Hey guys, ThinkingMaster51 here, or 1911 man, here to do another impromptu video. Unfortunately, I'm still having some camera issues, so you're going to be getting a few of these videos. This one's on reloading techniques. I've seen a few videos online about these, and I wasn't very satisfied with what I saw, so I thought I'd do my own rendition or version of those. So, there are a couple different reloading techniques that I use. Obviously, there's the standard one where you're in your standard position or whatever. Bang, 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 bang. Bolt locks to the rear, obviously. Bang. Bolt locks to the rear, you're out. You drop out a mag, or you, in a gas bullet case, you take it out, you put in another one, and then you slam the bolt home, and then engage again. Well, I just wanted to run through something that maybe you haven't thought of. There's this one, I don't know if a lot of people are aware of, but it's kind of common sense the way you use it. Bang, 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 you're out, and your bolt catch engages. I'm going to be running through a few that sometimes in a gas pullback or even in real life your bolt doesn't always engage, and sometimes you want it to, and you just want to be able to run through those motions. So, bang, 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 mushy trigger, obviously your bolt lock is engaged. You strip the magazine. But instead of inserting like this and then coming and slapping, you do make it one fluid motion. So you insert slowly, and then as your thumb comes up, holding it like this, you want to hold it kind of like you're about to hold a handgun. You insert it in, and then one fluid motion, you just go in, close the bolt, and engage. So in one fluid motion, you have inserted magazine and close the bolt. So this is what it would look like. You just take out your mag, put in a new one, in. Instead of having to take your hand off and let go of the weapon, losing your sight picture, unless you're ridiculously strong and you can just kind of hold it there. But even then, you're not going to be completely focused, so you're going to take it out, and then you're just going to have to do it like that, and then do whatever position. But this position, you just insert and hit the button and then hold again. So that's just one idea. Another one would be for lefties, considering I'm ambidextrous, I can really use both. But when I'm in a CQB situation, obviously there's going to be some different needs that need to be met. One of which is for lefties. Assuming you don't like the awkward bring around bolt lock or finger bolt lock or anything else like that, assuming your bolt lock is engaged and your charging handle is forward. For lefties like myself and others, is you can just strip the mag with this hand like you normally would, because you're lefties and you righty people don't understand. And this also can go for ambidextrous or people that like using both hands. So I'm going to flip around here. And you strip the mag, you flip in a new one. This might seem a little awkward at first, but then you turn your rifle slightly, and you slap back, and you close the bolt. It's all one fluid motion, so you insert, boom, and engage. Now, for lefties, this is going to be a bit more awkward. Reloading, any situation for reloading is going to be a little bit more awkward because lefties, the M4 or ar15 platform is not made for us. It's made for them right-handed folk. So, excuse me. So that is one technique for lefties. Another one I found is, let's say your bolt doesn't actually lock to the rear, and and your magazine vents completely. So bang, 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 and you know you're shooting blanks, or you hear the out the front, and you look like your flamethrower, except with cold gas, I suppose. And you want to keep a constant pattern. So you instinctively, because you're cool like that, you lock to the bolt to the rear. Now, this is where you need to listen. Keep the charging handle back. Don't put it back forward. Strip your mag, put in a new one, and either come back fluidly and just slap your charging handle back, or come around and do what I showed you earlier. And regardless, just don't let it latch, or you're going to be hitting your charging handle with no avail. So, pull back the charging handle, pull it back, just kind of keep it there. You got to remember that. Don't push it back forward. Strip your mag, insert another one. Sorry, I forgot I have an empty mag. Hold on. Let's try this one. There we go. And you do that. So, like that. Don't engage it. So, strip your mag, insert, and rack back. Simple as that. So, another thing for righties, and you can do the same thing, just change hands, and you don't have to turn the rifle awkwardly, you lucky folk. Rack back the bolt to the rear like you know you should. Don't lock it forward. Keep it free. Drop your mag. Insert another. Like I said, insert another and pull back and engage. Now, some of you might think that's just stupid, that's slow. Well, think about it. Under a stressful situation, are you going to go for the small button on the side? Don't fight me on this because I've been there. Are you going to fight for the small button on the side? Yes, you can slap the side, but in all reality, most of the time you're doing this with your thumb. Now, I'm not bashing that other technique that I showed you, but that's for fine motor skills. Like you're ridiculously awesome and you're going chink and then firing. But are you going to be fiddling with small buttons, or are you going to be going for the biggest thing you can find? Now, the reason I say that is because whenever I'm shooting a pistol, I take it out, I never use the slide lock. Me personally, I never use the slide lock. I always just rack back the slide and fire. Because it's the biggest thing I can find, which is why I'm suggesting you hit the charging handle, or you use the charging handle, because it's inherently going to be larger than your bolt catch. Excuse me. Unless, of course, you're one of those cool people with these super enlarged bolt catches, where you just look at it and you're like, oh, I'm just going to hit that, poof, and then, boom, you're done. So, that is it for this video. I just was sitting around thinking, oh, I wonder if I could help anybody out like that. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.